We work really closely with parents and teachers of children who stammer in order to identify factors that can be tweaked in order to indirectly reduce a child's bumpy talking. We've spoken about some of these ways in our previous videos from earlier on in the week. Please take a look. We know you'll find them useful.
We also directly work with children for who the stammer is definitely getting in the way of things. We help them to understand what's happening when they stammer a little bit more, but also to help them put it into the wider context of communication as a whole. Communication is just so much more than just speaking fluently. We help the young people to manage any anxiety that might be associated with the stammer, so that we can help them think about their feelings and their attitude, and really to make sure that where possible it's not getting in the way and they're still able to say and do whatever it is they want to do and that's important to them.
In yesterday's video, I briefly mentioned that we run a transition group every June for Year 5 and 6 children and their parents to prepare them for the move up to secondary school. Some of the children have never met another child who stammers before, so it's a very useful opportunity to explore different attitudes to having a stammer, as well as to learn some really valuable life skills and to optimise confidence at what is quite a crucial time in their education. We also invite a member of the teaching staff from the school that they're moving up to come to one of the sessions to meet the children, gain a little bit more insight into stammering, and to discuss with them any concerns that they or their parents might have about secondary school.
So let's hear about our group from one of our long-term and very popular members. Here's Amy.
Hi, I'm Amy. I'm 13 years old and I have a stammer. So I go to speech therapies every half term. So it's once every half term, and I love it. Make it like really short. I love it. It's like, in my opinion, it's really fun and entertaining, because with the group of people that I'm with, at first I was a bit nervous, as it was like mainly only boys and like 2 or 3 girls. But the more time that I go to it, like I don't really care anymore, because like I get on with all of them. So, and the speech group that I have, it really is amazing. As well as the teachers, like, they are amazing, really. Like, and they, like, yes, they can have fun at times. In fact, we're always having fun. But then there's also parts where it's like they can be really helpful. So that's really, really nice, and it's good that like there's other people around you that know what it's like, I guess. So in the speech group, we obviously talk about stammering, but at the same time we also like play games. We obviously talk about everything. Parents get involved sometimes, and at the break that we have, like in between it, I guess, it's just in my opinion, it's hilarious. Like we always have a laugh, so it is hilarious, as I've already said. But I think that it's helped me feel okay, and like, and this, it's normal. So now I obviously stammer, but it doesn't really like affect me as much as it did, because I started speech therapy when I was in year 1 or 2, and I've been with Jessie and Paula and Sarah since then, and they are amazing. So I'm really happy that I got them, I guess. And yeah.
In our group, we hope to fully prepare not just our youngsters, but their parents and carers too, who inevitably have their own concerns and worries and questions about this next big chapter in their child's life. What we hope to do and achieve is optimise and build confidence and reduce those worries and concerns about this big step up to secondary education.
We also work with young children, helping them to develop their life skills and to become independent problem solvers. Essentially, helping them to become their own therapists as they mature and get older. It's about helping them recognise challenging situations or where uncomfortable feelings might be showing up. And the way that we do this is to use what we call the problem solving approach. Now this is really, really useful because you can use it for any type of difficulty, not just things connected to speaking, but it's a nice way of helping a young person realise that there's lots and lots of different possible solutions that can be applied to any particular situation. So the best way to think about all the possible reasons we can have for solving a problem is to actually think about what the problem is. So what is it?
It just makes me feel really anxious, and I'm scared people are going to judge me for it.
Okay. So what we need to do is we need to put this problem right in the middle. So I feel worried.
Scared.
When I have to read out loud. In all situations or in a particular situation?
Well, it just depends. If there's a lot of people, I'm more scared because I'm scared that they're going to judge me for what I'm doing.
In big groups?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the problem, okay? Right in the middle. So we're going to think about as many different solutions to this problem. And there's no right or wrong answers. We're just going to write everything down.
Okay.
Okay? So, can you think of a solution?
We could just imagine that it's just me and my friends, because my friends aren't going to judge me.
Great one. So just imagine it's you and your friends. Great solution. Great suggestion. Okay. So we've gone all the way round and we've thought of all of these different solutions. Okay, so well done. That's lots and lots of ideas there. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to get a different pen. We're going to go through each solution and we're going to talk about it a little bit more and have a think about whether that's a solution that you like the sound of or whether you think that could be helpful.
Okay.
We also work with our young people and their parents to support them in recognising and developing lots of other areas of their communication, such as eye contact and looking, listening, body posture, turn taking.
Okay, so we're going to think about communication today. Yeah? So what do you understand when we say the word communication? What does it mean?
It means like people talking or having a conversation with friends and family.
Yeah. Is it only to do with talking?
No, it's also to do with listening.
If I was to say to you, I'm so excited about seeing you later.
Well, it kind of gives the impression that you're kind of not, because like your facial expressions and body language are showing that you're like not excited, like they're like showing the opposite of what you're saying.
Yes, well spotted. So which are you more likely to believe? The actual words or all the other bits?
The other bits.
Yeah. Now that's interesting, isn't it? So although the words and the talking is an important part, actually as humans, we're paying a lot more attention to all the other things, aren't we? And that's what I really want us to think about today. All the other things we do and we use and we change when we communicate, and
how we can use them in really effective ways. Yeah. So let's have a think about some of these things, this body language. What makes somebody good at communicating, do you think?
Like, it's not just a one-way conversation, it's both ways. You need to be able to listen as much as you can hear, and you need to show proper facial expressions to show that you mean what you say.
Okay, so quite a few things there. So I'm going to write some of these things down. So what else makes somebody a good and effective communicator?
Being able to listen really well and not like interrupting.
Okay, so listening. So sometimes when we feel that our talking is a little bit difficult to control, or we're having a difficult day with our talking, one of the things that we can really do is to think about all these other communication skills that we can control and that we can change and that we can use more of. Yeah. So if talking is particularly tricky, we can really make sure that we're using good eye contact, that we're smiling when someone's talking to us, that we're putting all of that nice body language into place so that the person knows that we're really listening. Yeah, so we can do all of these things with all of these communication skills that just make us a really good, effective, great communicator. Yeah?
Yeah.
And we have loads and loads of fun.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Here come bad news, talking this and that.
So thank you for watching and sticking with us all week. Hopefully this has given you a flavour of what we can offer your child as a service, as well as information about what stammering is and what it isn't, but also importantly some effective ways to help people see that stammering is simply a way of talking differently. Here's our Amy again to sum up stammering.
It's like to have a stammer. So in my opinion, it's the exact same as my mum or my sister, apart from the fact that we just get stuck in our words, and no matter what, it does not define who you are, I guess. And just because you have a stammer, that doesn't mean that you can't do aspects in life. Like, if you want to be a motivational speaker, go and do that. It's not something that needs to define you. So, what it's like to have a stammer, it's literally the exact same as everybody else in your life.